Hi everyone. So this is your last week of school. Yay, you finally made it. So we don't have a lot of things going on this week. So obviously part one is this video that you're watching right now. Part two is a couple of lessons. One is based on a line plot, one is on a histogram, and what those are following along in your book. You will definitely need to know that for next school year, but for option or part three, so for picking your two options this week, we're not doing Khan Academy this week, so no Khan Academy. If you've been tracking the COVID-19, you technically have two options. If you did not decide to track the COVID-19, you only have one option for the week because you didn't do the other one. So if you're tracking the COVID-19, and by the way, I want to make sure that you understand, like, all this stuff is not due on Sunday. Our last day of the school year is on Friday, so it has to be done. And that includes back work as well. So any late work, it needs to be turned in by Friday. No ifs, ands, or buts on that. And on top of that, if you are turning in late work, you need to make sure that you are emailing me for that. So for option one, if you've been tracking your COVID-19, I want you to turn your data from your Google Sheets, turn this into a bell curve, and you're just going to obviously, there's a video at the very bottom that kind of helps you with doing this in Google Sheets. Once you do that, I want you to copy and paste it and put it into a Google Doc. And in Google Doc, I want you to type out maybe like a paragraph or two on these three things. So what have you noticed from the data? How does it apply back to our math class? And your experience during this pandemic. If you have not checked your COVID-19, then I want you to, you're going to go to the link below, and you are going to go to and take a quiz on Quizizz. Maybe you've done this in another class before. So this is your last assessment of the school year. And in Khan Academy, I was asking you to get a 75% or higher. In this particular one, this is kind of like the wrap-up of this last chapter. I have put together multiple different lessons for you, and I feel at this point you should be very comfortable with understanding how to find the mean, the median, the mode, the range, the interquartile range, the outliers, the box plots, line plots, histograms. Obviously, these are the two this week that you're learning about, but I want you to go through and take this test. You can take it as many times as you need to pass, but you need to get an 80% or higher on that. So again, if you're not scoring an 80%, go back, retake it, slow down, go back, look at your notes. You should have taken notes. You can use your book for this. So if you're stuck on a question, open up your book. Try to figure out, like, if you've been following along with all my lessons, it should be pretty easy for you to be able to go through this, okay? And then this is the code that you will enter when you click on this, that you need to enter for it, and make sure, obviously, you have your name so I know which individual, when I'm looking back at it, who you are, okay? But all of this has to be done by Friday, including late work. Late work, I need an email from you stating that you completed it. Okay, you guys, I hope you have a wonderful summer break, and I am looking forward to seeing you next school year. It's been a pleasure teaching you this year.